Hey everyone, GamerGuy7Aces here, doing my first segment of a new series where I take any situation in the Sonic franchise, mostly from the gaming series, and I predict what would happen if certain scenarios changed or ended up differently. So this is basically fanfiction and should not be taken seriously or as a fact. I want to make myself clear here, this is not a Sonic theory. Even though theories are also not 100% fact, they are based on facts which are drawn into educated guesses and conclusions to explain something. A what if scenario is not. That being said, I will still be staying true to the Sonic canon and drawing my information and sources from there, so this won't be too off the wall. Alright, now that we're on the same page, let's start this episode on Shadow the Hedgehog, the ultimate life form. Now, we all know the game called Shadow the Hedgehog, Shadow's first and only solo title. As infamous as that game is, it did wrap up Shadow's whole storyline about finding out the truth on who he really was, and his alleged origins with Maria, you know? So not only was that game vital to his character arc, but it basically was the catalyst of him moving on and making his own path in the future games. In the game Shadow the Hedgehog, it is revealed that Shadow was created by using the DNA of Black Doom, leader of the Black Arms. And that was quite the bombshell people discovered when playing the game. But what if Shadow was created using the DNA of another alien? What if his DNA came from the Mother Wisp? Oh yes, the most obscure alien in the Sonic universe. Mother Wisp was only seen on the handheld version of Sonic Colors for the Nintendo DS. As innocent as she may look, this creature holds immense power, and was in fact so powerful that in a scrapped line for Sonic Colors, Dr. Eggman said that the Wisp's Hyper-Gohan energy is even more powerful than Chaos energy. Let that sink in, folks. So this would explain why Dr. Eggman kidnapped Mother Wisp twice. The second time was in the mobile game Sonic Runners. So, what would happen if Mother Wisp was the alien that aided Dr. Eggman's grandfather Gerald Robotnik to create Shadow? What would he look like? And how would that affect his appearance and personality in the series? Well, I'm not the only one who has come up with this idea, as you can imagine people on DeviantArt have made drawings of this as well. Shadow's appearance would definitely be a more brighter color. Either that or he would be close to violet, like Mother Wisp's Negaform. As for Shadow's personality, he would be extremely different than he is now. While Black Doom was a highly ruthless, sadistic, and power-hungry tyrant who thought humans were pathetic, Mother Wisp is the complete opposite. She's very nice and kind with a strong maternal instinct who cares deeply for all her children. However, as implied by Sonic, she can be quite scary if someone were to get on her bad side. Therefore, Shadow would be a kind and positive hedgehog, pretty much like Sonic, but with a more maternal side to him. He would care about the humans on Earth and protect them from Dr. Eggman. As a matter of fact, he'd feel like it was his rightful duty and mission as the ultimate life form, to preserve life at all costs, which kinda makes more sense and lives up to his name. Come to think of it, creating Shadow with Mother Wisp's DNA would have been a wiser choice than Black Doom, as Shadow would help cure Maria from her terminal illness much faster using his Hyper-Gohan powers. And GUN would have never interfered with the Space Colony arc because Project Shadow wouldn't be as dangerous, as the Bio Lizard would have never turned out the way it did with Mother Wisp's influence. Only Shadow would be made, no horrible prototype gone wrong. If that were the case, then Maria would have never died, and then Shadow wouldn't have to be encapsulated in a cryogenic sleep for over 50 years. Just imagine, a world where Sonic grows up looking up to Shadow as a role model who saves the Earth. We might not even have needed Sonic. Since Mother Wisp is asexual and created her own race, she has the power to create life, cosmic entities, and is the creator of her own planet Wisp. So Shadow would have had those same powers as well. Sonic was only able to tap into the Wisp's Hyper-Gohan energy in the games, but since Hyper-Gohan energy literally runs through Shadow's veins, he would basically become a god in his own right, and even stronger than Chaos, the god of destruction. People would see Shadow as a sort of messiah and a symbol of hope, as he would be powerful enough to create planets, life, and defeat evil entities. If you think Shadow's powerful now, in this scenario, he would be so overpowered that not even Dr. Eggman would stand a chance against him. Unless if Eggman steals his Hyper-Gohan energy and transforms Shadow into Nega Shadow. Then the Hedgehog would become a destructive force to be reckoned with, and Sonic would have to go super to defeat him. The question is, would Sonic even be around to stop Shadow? I certainly hope so, otherwise the whole universe would be doomed. So what do you guys think about the scenario? Do you think Shadow would have actually lived up to his name of being the ultimate life form if the Mother Wisp had been involved? Nevertheless, this would have radically changed his character, so I'm kinda glad Sega didn't go that direction. Alright, well, first and foremost, I want to give some shout outs to people here who helped me come up with this idea, because I actually was going to do something completely different. Quillen Crusader, I'll take a screenshot of your comment here, put it on the video. Yeah, she was actually the person who gave me the idea to come up with this what if scenario or fan fiction. And she actually got it from someone on DeviantArt called Silent Night. That's Silent-Night. So kudos to you guys, and to anyone else who has any ideas of what ifs you want me to do, please let me know. Put it down in the comments. I'm open to so many ideas, because this is a new series that I want to, you know, continue doing, and I want to see the success of this, because this was actually fun, and dare I say, I actually had more fun creating this than the Sonic Theory. But alright guys, that's it for now. Take care, and until next time, swag out.